Oh, and Tuesday, July 19th. Yo, I'm not even exactly sure what time it is at the moment. I don't feel like checking because I want to make sure I get this shit clear too. Maxwell, I know you looked at the picture and maybe your memory was like, oh yeah, I remember her vaguely, standing there on that stoop, on 160, my homegirl stoop with Sheila. You probably knew who Sheila was too, cause I know one time when TNT showed up there, not the first time they showed up on the block, you know, that nigga, what was his name? King Kong, right? The crackhead who used to wander around with no shoes on and shit, and be informant to the cops. They knew about that he was a low key informant. They probably fed him bullshit information, whatever. I don't think he had no impact. But anyway, the first time TNT came up on the block, okay, and yeah, they could look it up. And they pulled up with the buses on either end of the block, Broadway and Amsterdam, same time. The bus doors open, cops rushed out. You seen as the cops rushed out, at the end, the last couple of cops rolled out the yellow tape to block the street off. So from the bus, because the bus blocked the cars, but then they rolled out the yellow tape to block the street so nobody could leave. And it was very much, they lined everybody up. We was in, me and Sheila was in her hallway. I could point out her building, the apartment her family used to live in. Her mother's dead now, God rest the dead. Her father's passed, God rest the dead. They were the solids or the blockers. I forget because they were married, but I know like one of her parents was named Solid, and the other one was Blocker. And whatever, I minded my business. That wasn't my business. So I'm not sure if it was Sheila Solid or Sheila Blocker, But yeah, I'm sure y'all remember her because I was standing there with her. And when she wasn't there, I was standing by myself. It was fascinating to watch y'all come on the block like two great white sharks or two orcas or some shit. And all them dealers who had all that rah-rah shit to say and do to the hustlers or the black people, the custies. And some of them would be very disrespectful. Some of them was business, all business. One or two of them was nice, but most of them was just disrespectful. But, or rah-rah, jump you or this or that. But when y'all came on the block, they fled like little fish, a school of fish in the ocean. When the great white come through or the motherfucking orcas come through. And it was fascinating, so I would watch it. I knew y'all wasn't there for me. I ain't had no money, no keys, no weight, no dough, nothing y'all wanted. Only one time you asked to try and date me. I turned you down. I said I had a boyfriend so you wouldn't have, get an attitude. And you forgot about it, and so did I. But I ain't forget about none of the rest of the shit. And to show you how sharp my memory is, I remember the first time I ever saw you. I was sitting in my the homeboy little grimy hustler's house. I forget his name. I'll call him let me see. I'll call him Junebug. I forget his name because he had a little street name, and I really didn't want to know. I knew he was grimy, but I met Sheila through him. Once I met Sheila, that's when I met all the real OG hustlers on the block. Because Sheila was an OG hustler, and she introduced me to all the rest of them. And they liked me because I kept my mouth shut. I played my position. And you know what I'm saying? I didn't cause trouble, but I was smart. I learned from them niggas. They ain't know. And some of the shit they did teach me. They taught me some shit. Other shit I learned on my own, did on my own. And then I learned a lot of shit from you and your partner. Because every time y'all would come, y'all would just look at me and keep moving. Of course. I had nothing y'all wanted. Everybody knew what y'all was there for. A motherfucker was lucky if the only thing y'all did was just walk past and say nothing to them. If they had any kind of bad luck and y'all stop and talk to them, they was lucky if all you did was take their money or take their product, slap them upside the head, and let them go. Because y'all fuckers got down with everything. The extortion, the threats, the assaults, even the murder that your partner did. You didn't do it. No, I ain't gonna lie. No, I don't lie, Maxwell. You didn't do it. But your partner did. He hit that motherfucker right there in front of me. When y'all caught us on the rooftop doing a hand-to-hand. And I tried to signal to him like, we was up here, we was going to get busy. Because we was both young. So, that would be believable. We young, we dumb, we stupid. We don't got our own apartments. We can't, do anything, get busy, get frisky in our parents' house. And so this is what we was doing. We was young and stupid. I was playing the young stupid game. But he was a new dealer and he did not speak English good. That's why the fucking hand-to-hand was taking so long. Because I was trying to, get a little extra or whatever. This nigga didn't, he barely spoke English. All he could do was count money and weigh shit on the scale. I got it. Yeah, what? Yeah. so now, okay, there you go. But he didn't realize what I was doing when I said that. No, we wasn't up there trying to get busy. It was a hand-to-hand. But I just said that so we can get the fuck off that roof. And he was supposed to say it too, but he was a new dealer. And so maybe he didn't speak the English. He didn't speak it good, and he didn't catch the signal. And so he just said nothing. Just like, them dumbass corrupt cops said when they came to my house, nothing. We don't know nothing. And your partner got mad and said, yo, don't lie to me. Remember, it felt like, for me, if I felt the electricity, the hair rise on the back of my neck, my arms, everything, my heart beating fast, like I was going to get hit. And I knew he wasn't going to hit me. I knew he was going to hit him because he never talked. And once he started talking, he ain't going to talk long. And sure enough, and you know what he did? He punched that nigga one time. Them loaded fucking gloves he wore, them black leather loaded gloves or whatever they was. And that nigga, he hit him so hard, watch flew, tried to put his hand up, hit his head on the motherfucking banister and then hit his head on the fucking concrete floor, and that was that. And thank you for letting me off that roof. But, straight up, I'm going to tell you. You know where your corrupt 4-4 precinct officers fucked up too? When they came to my house at 3 a.m. Maxwell style. Because they came, they always come with a lot of noise, a lot of banging, ringing the bell, bam, 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 police. But then they came quiet as a church mouse. I know all about it. They thought I was just a stupid old lady. I know all about it. I seen y'all do that with quiet as a church mouse before you heard a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, these cops who've been very nasty and dismissive to me, now they're here at 3 a.m. to help me. No, we ain't got no warrant. Just let us in. No, we can't look at the cameras downstairs. We don't have access to that. The same cameras that we got access to come and talk, bring SWAT to your door about garbage in the hallway. That the super readily showed you cameras. But, I played the okie doke game too that I learned from you and your partner. Really, this is harassment. Keep talking. I'm stupid. Well, what do you mean? But I didn't open that door because I know how y'all do. I know how corrupt cops do, and everybody in the motherfucking streets know too. When corrupt cops come to your house quiet in the middle of the night, the rubber soles, they fucking radios turned down, they motherfucking, I think one of them had the camera on, but I'm not sure. I got to look back at the video. They can look on Crystal Clear Eyes. It's the second video on Crystal Clear Eyes. I've studied all the videos very closely. For all their anomalies, all their fucking falsehoods, false tongue. One say this in one video, one say the opposite in another. And I play dumb in all of them. Really? It's harassment. Keep going. Just like you taught me, Maxwell. So you can let them know that's where they fucked up. Because when they came so nice and sweet at 3 a.m., I know the least they was going to do was put some fake charges on me. If I was lucky, that was all they was going to do. And the worst they came to do would be to kill me, like your partner did that fucking deal on that rooftop. That's why I know they wanted to kill me. That's what I really believe, because they was too intent on getting it. You sure there ain't no cameras? Listen, if they came to plant fake drugs, they would have been worried about no motherfucking cameras, because planting fake drugs is so fucking easy to do. You understand what I'm saying? You can do that anytime. But now, murder, that's when you got to come at 3 a.m. quiet as a church mouse and get inside the house where there's no cameras, and oops, there's an accident. She got violent, or just something bad happened, all that bullshit. Yo, Maxwell, I'm telling you. I'm so glad you and your partner thought I was dumb and taught me how to do all this fucking shit. And the dealers helped me, and I learned some shit myself, and I don't mind. I may be dying, straight up. I could show you the lesion on my side, yo. It's bigger than a mole, and where I did not have a mole. It's a mole bigger than a mole where I did not have a mole. I know what the fuck it is right by my lung. Done. I just don't know how much time I got. And neither do you, and neither do your partner, and neither do 4-4, neither do them niggas across the street. But I do know this. if y'all, what do you really think, Maxwell? What would you do if motherfuckers gonna put fake charges on you for you to go to jail for an asshole full of time or try to hurt you or kill you? Y'all know how y'all get down. Y'all would be like, yo, let's go for it. Do what we gotta do, handle the problem. Or even if we get caught, we handled it. And, then, you doing your time for what you really did. But you ain't gonna let a motherfucker roll over on you like that. Maxwell, please. You already know, I know too. You know what I'm saying? So, I want you to know, yeah. The first time I remember everything. The first time I saw you, you came creeping in the building. That was that was when I saw you up close. After the cop had been shot, I believe it was. Or no, it might have been before that, because there was several. Y'all used to come on the block a lot, but I remember when I first actually seen you up close, and you had went in the brownstone next to the homeboys, the brownstone where I was hanging out in my homeboy's apartment, because he would let you come in there, do what you do, give him a little something, and go on your way, and there was a couple spots in that brownstone. One was on the first floor, there was two on the second floor, and there was one on the top floor, where the dealer lived with his wife in the only other apartment on the top floor. I used to do favors for him, go to the store for him and shit like that. Even did a geese on him one time with homeboy, but never mind. Anyway, so crept up in on that spot on their ass, quiet as a church mouse, and he got something and I did. But anyway, that day, y'all came. I heard them say Bajando, subiendo. Like I never remember which one it was. Bajando, subiendo. One minute they coming up, one minute they coming down. Anyway, the block got quiet. And then I felt the hair rise on my neck, and I felt like somebody was watching me. So I'm sitting there, brownstone. He had a big, nice window facing the backyard. Nobody would be watching from the backyard. They knew what he did. They didn't care. And all of a sudden, someone told me, look at the building next to me where there was a brownstone that was adjacent, but it was kind of, it was on an angle. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't 90-degree angle. The windows was a little bit on an angle, like 45-degree angle to each other. So if you was nosy, you could bend and look into your neighbor's window, but they didn't, and we didn't. Yo, there's Maxwell standing right there looking dead at me while I'm puffing. Yo. A woo. You know what I'm saying? And I look, and he looked at me. I didn't know what to say, so I just stopped. And I told my friend, cop, Maxwell, he's right there in the window right there. Look, and he came and looked. And he said, whatever. He locked the door. And eventually they came to the door, knocking hard, bam, bam, bam. And he opened, let them in. And they tried to run their little, pushing their weight around. But we wasn't, there wasn't no selling going on in his apartment. He was just a smoker who did a little bullshit ass hustling, to get his shit, get a PC. That's it. Get a custody, get a PC. Or a motherfucker come by his crib and they puff, give him a little something PC, and on their way. He ain't had nothing they wanted. So they left us alone. That was the first time I seen you up close, Maxwell. But I seen you other times too. I'll tell you about it some other time later. Let's see what you want to do. YouTube, Renee Jimenez. YouTube, Crystal Clear Eyes. Facebook, Crystal Clear Eyes. Facebook like page for my murder sister, Cheryl Smile. My blog that I wrote with first stories about the day I found out my sister was murdered. www.crystalcleareye.wordpress.com. My website for my 501c3 nonprofit I was trying to open to help keep kids safe, Youth Leadership Academies, is up on Wixsite. Wixsite, Cheryl Smile, Youth Leadership, something. I don't remember that exact. Y'all could look that one up. I don't remember that exact link. And I also wrote an 800-page manuscript sliding down Sugar Hill. Yeah, I'm from Sugar Hill. Yeah, Harlem, all that. Yep. Sliding down Sugar Hill, which I was going to divide in half and mark it as 2 books, part 1 and part 2, about my life. Now, you and your partner, Maxwell, y'all not in that, because that's about my life. I didn't really mention y'all in that at all. But make no mistake about it, I could. You know what I'm saying? I got receipts on you too, I'm a human lie detector. Y'all taught me how to do it. I watch y'all interrogate dealers and shit like that on the block all the time. Terrify them and all that shit. All the time. I'm a human lie detector. So I know how you do. So it's whatever, Maxwell. But I just want you to know that I wish I had not had to do this, but I did. And I know you're going to understand because of the fact that I never mentioned y'all for 30 years. I know you're going to understand that your partner, he ain't going to give a fuck. He going to be like, I told you we should have killed her. And he was right. But he could also be wrong, because like I said, I could forget it again. Memory get fuzzy, whatever the fuck. Oh, I was high back in the 90s. I'm not sure. I'm a Christian, Catholic, Muslim, Jew, atheist, whatever your particular brand of religious bullshit that y'all claim you are, and then do the most dirty, fucked up things to children and women in the dark of the night. Whatever, and I'm born again, and I forgot everything. I don't know whatever, Maxwell. But let's see, because straight up, every day I'm gonna tell stories about you, Dirty 30, things I know that motherfuckers on the hill gonna be like, in the hood over there gonna be like, oh hell yeah, she knows what she talking about. Like that fucking nigga, there was one hustler who that nobody would touch. That nigga was a known murderer. Even I knew it. I don't know what he did, but every time he walked by, the hair stood up on the back of my neck. Everybody said it. He was a murderer. He had killed dealers who crossed him or who didn't act right or whatever, and they were terrified of him. He was the only black person I ever saw the dealers as terrified of as they was terrified of y'all. But yeah, he had earned that rep. I know. I never seen him do nothing. But Jesus, every fucking body said the same thing about him. And they all looked serious and quiet. When they talked about him, it was like, he was the boogeyman. I learned how to be a boogeyman from y'all too. Ask these niggas out here. They mad at me. Everybody mad at me. 4-4 precinct because I had to defend myself. But I learned from you. From y'all. You and your partner and all of that shit. So it's whatever. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. Because here's the thing, the part that y'all got to consider. I'm already dying. I don't know exactly when, how much time I got, but I do know this. I could make it very worthwhile where you fuckers never forget me and my murder sister. Yo. Or I could go off quietly and forget everything again. Let's see what's going to happen. But I already got my plan in place. And one thing I know, Maxwell, you and your partner don't. Because y'all ain't see this coming. I know y'all trying to work a plan right now. 4-4 precinct trying to work a plan right now. And y'all keep dragging SWAT and shit into at least SWAT alone. Yo, I ain't got no beef with SWAT. Y'all lying to them. Yo, SWAT, look at the videos. They lying to you. One old lady called SWAT on 4 times now. 3 over here and 1 back in the day when I was pregnant with my daughter, who them niggas was perving on. They called them on me 16 years ago at Knox Place. Remember 3422 Knox Place? You wasn't there, Maxwell, but I know you looked in the system. You saw it. Yeah, that was the first time. And they was like, yo, for her? What? This must be a mistake. No, it's not. No, it's not. So, okay then. Every day I'm going to do a video about y'all, Corrupt Popo, or anybody else who want to get it, who want to motherfucking keep attacking me. I attack back. I'm an American. Defense, self-defense, and a journalist. Then thanks to Chuckles, the comedian and the gangbangers across the street, I got back to it. I was never going to be a journalist, ever. My life had went in a total different direction. Total. But thanks to them niggas across the street, I said, let me get back to my journalism roots and tell and report on all of you motherfuckers. So that's why it happened. Take care of them motherfuckers, Maxwell, for real. I know you might want to take care of me, but if so, I should be last. For real. And that's the real deal. Because I kept my mouth shut and them niggas did nothing. You should go and rock them niggas' jaw at the 4-4 precinct. Rock their jaw, yo. I know you can't kill them, but, yo, rock them niggas' jaw. I know your partner going to probably choke a nigga out or something or whatever. And he should. Especially the one who came in my house and said, when I asked him, I started interrogating him like I seen y'all do dealers. And I said, corrupt officers come to your house at 3 a.m. Why they come? They come to set you up or kill you. You know that, right? And he mumbled under his breath, He mumbled it. But see, we know the technology is good. That y'all can hear very clearly. Turn that shit up. A good speaker, a good enhancer. You hear he mumbled, because he was caught off guard when I started interrogating him. I know y'all gonna, rock his jaw and all of that. And kill the niggas across the street. 1315 Miriam. And the crackheads too. Especially Miriam, because I can't handle the crackheads, my motherfucking self. But if you take it that, it's whatever, and if not, and you want to come for me first, that's a bad move, because I'm telling you, I know everything y'all do, and if y'all do not kill me, yeah, I'm going to defend myself just like I see y'all taught me to do, yeah, and we can go to trial and talk about it there too, whatever the fuck, done, I don't care. Y'all ready trying to put me in jail. If they're going to put me for fake charges, why would I not be like, okay, if I'm going to go for fake ones, I know what the fuck I'll do. Maxwell style, make sure that this time there's something to really motherfucking, that it'll be real and legit. So I'll feel content if I gotta go there. Not on some fake shit. I ain't doing shit. I know how you get there. You know how it is, Maxwell. You already know. You already know I'm right. Now you just try. You already know I'm right. You just trying to figure out, yo, how to end this shit. Should we go and try to kill her? If she knows everything we do and we miss, then we in a fucked up position. Because she says she gonna do this, that. Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, I fucking mean it, done. Just like y'all meant everything y'all said and did to them dealers on 160 when y'all was standing there and bullshit them in their face and then rock them. Rock them or fuck them up. Just flip in a hot second. Bing. Yeah, I mean it. Because I had no choice. Not because I want to hurt you or your partner. I'm very grateful to y'all and grateful your partner was stupid enough to let you convince him not to kill me. Thank you. But anyway, yo, let's see what you're going to do, Maxwell, because, yo, I'm dead ass serious. Anybody try to hurt me or kill me one more time, it's going to be defense time. And then we'll be all over the news. And if they catch me, so be it. I'll talk about you motherfuckers all fucking day, every day in the fucking courtroom, just to judge everybody. I won't care. I won't care because I know what y'all going to do. You're going to give me 25 to life, 25 to life. So fuck it. I'll just be the biggest bitch on the planet, just like y'all taught me to be. What's good?